We removed all of the fruit from the jackfruit, and these were the seeds that were left behind. And I gotta tell you, they're pretty gross. Each one of them was wrapped in this shell that you pop off. So there's this slimy shell, and they all have this feeling like they're wrapped in Elmer's glue. They're really slimy. I looked online, and there are 3 ways to cook these. We can boil them for 20 minutes. We can put them in the oven at 400 degrees and bake them, or we can put them on a cast iron skillet and cook them that way. I'm gonna try all 3 ways and we'll see which one we like the best. From what I read, they're gonna turn out like chestnuts. And I thought it was interesting, this one's split open. It's got like a white inside to it that's kind of unique looking, but we'll see what they end up tasting like. Got my 3 setups going. I've got, I've got them boiling, I've got them roasting, and I've got them in the oven. This I'm supposed to shake every now and then to make sure that they turn. This one I'm supposed to just turn down to a simmer. I think we're going to remove some of the water. It seems a little high. And the one in the oven, I just leave for 20 minutes. That's it. We'll see which one turns out the best. Okay, I've got to admit, I don't know what I'm doing, and my house is filling with smoke, and the jackfruit seeds are starting to look a little burnt in the skillet. In the boiling method, the water is brown, and it says to cook it for 20 minutes. I still have 5 more minutes to go. My oven looks good. They almost look like candy. They're so white. On the skillet, they said cook it until it blisters and cracks, and it doesn't seem to be blistering, but it is smoking, so I wonder if my heat is too high or what. And they also said that you should be able to slip your fork in easily, and my fork does slip in, but I gotta put a little pressure into it, which I've never speared a seed before, so that's pretty cool. I figured if it takes 20 minutes on the stove in a pot and 20 minutes in the oven, surely it would take 20 minutes on a skillet too, right? I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. So here's the finished product of all 3. The shells still need to be removed on all of them. These are the ones that were roasted in the skillet. They kind of look pretty darn burnt to me. We'll see. And then the ones that came out of the oven are milky white, just pure white. They said to put them on a piece of aluminum foil for easy cleanup, but there was no mess whatsoever. Bottom sides of them are a little toasted, just ever so slightly. And then the ones on the stove, they were looking kind of slimy, and as they're cooling off, they're starting to turn milky white as well. I was a little nervous about them, but they look like they're okay too. So we are going to let them cool a little bit, and then we'll peel the whites off of them, and I'll test them and see what they taste like. So I have cooked these seeds 3 different ways. I roasted them, I baked them, and I boiled them. And I thought you would try them with me. These look a little slimy because I put olive oil in the pan.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're supposed to be so burnt. We'll see.
A little burnt. Some of this one's not so burnt.
Yeah, so give it a try, see what you think.
It's not bad.
They're soft, like a potato.
Yeah. They have kind of a white center to them.
They have a very white center to them. So that's the pan fried.
They're almost like mashed potatoes.
Yeah. This one is baked in the oven. And all that white
It's kind of flaky.
flaky stuff was a coating I removed. I think I like them better baked than I do roasted on the stovetop.
Yeah, they have a texture of a very thick potato, but they have a very hint of nut to them.
They say that's a chestnut, but a lot of people say they taste like chestnuts. And this one's the boiled, and I'm a little nervous about this one myself because they came out slimy. Don't exactly want nuts to be slimy.
No.
This reminds me of a boiled peanut. It's very, very soft.
Yeah.
Very soft. But
you can definitely tell the water. But I almost like them a little bit more because these are real dry.
I think I do too because they taste just a little sweeter.
These have, if you ever have a macadamia nut, they're like a softer version of a macadamia nut. But they have the macadamia nut has a very, like a clean kind of crunch, like not a crunch, but a cut to it.
So I would say out of the three, I would vote boil them on the stovetop.
This is more nut to me. This tastes like how it should be.
Well, it tastes less soggy as it,
Could use a little salt, some kind of add-on.
Like you would a potato?
Imagine a peanut just being a peanut. I mean, it's still just plain. But not bad. I feel like it's a win.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah, they're good. Thanks for watching.